In a bustling city on a bright day, you find Benvolio and Mercutio talking to each other in the heat. When the Capulets arrive, tempers flare. Let's join our characters in the courtyard to listen in on the events and see where
We'll take them.
I'm begging you, good Mercutio, let's call it a day. It's hot outside and the Capulets are wandering around. If we bump into them, we'll certainly get into a fight. When it's hot outside, people become angry and hot-blooded.
You're like one of those guys who walks into a bar and then slams the sword down on the table and says, I pray I never have to use you again. But by the time you've ordered your second drink, you pull the sword on the bartender for no reason at all.
Am I really like one of those guys?
If there were two men like you, they would both be gone soon because you would have killed each other. You would fight with the man that had one more or one less hair in his beard than you do. You would fight with the man who was cracking nuts in the street because you have hazelnut-colored eyes. You would fight with you fought with the man because he woke up a dog that was sleeping in the sun. And you literally fought with your tailor because he wore his new suit before the right season. And then you fought with another guy for tying his new shoes with old laces. And you want to teach me about restraint?
If I were in the habit of fighting the way you are, I'd be in a lot more trouble than usual.
You in more trouble? That's foolish.
Oh great, here come the Capulets.
Well, I do not care.
Follow me closely, I'll talk to them. Okay. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'd like to have a word with one of you.
You want just one word, one of us? Why not put it with something else? Make it a word and a blow.
You'll find me ready enough to do that, sir, if you give me a reason.
Can't you find a reason without me giving you one? Sir,
Mercutio, you hang out with Romeo.
hang out? What do you think we are? Musicians in a band? If we look like musicians to you, then you can expect to hear nothing else but music. This is my fiddlestick. I'll use it to make you dance.
We're talking here in a public place. Either go somewhere private or talk it over rationally. Out here, everyone can see us.
Men's eyes are made to see things, so let them watch. I won't move to please anybody.
Here comes my man, the man I am looking for.
He's not your man, all right? Walk out into him, he may chase you, but in that sense, you may call him your man.
Romeo, there's only one thing I can call you. You're a villain.
Tybalt, I have a reason to love you that lets me put aside the rage. I should feel and excuse that insult. I am no villain, so goodbye. I can tell you don't know who I am.
Boy, your reason I see is the harm you have done to me. So turn and draw your sword.
I love you more than you can understand, and until you know that reason. And so, good Capulet, which is a name I love like my own, be satisfied. This calm submission is dishonorable and vile. The thirst of a sword will end this surrender. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you go fight me?
What do you want from me?
Good king of cats, I want to take one of your 9 lives, and depending on how you treat me after that, I might beat the other 8 out of you. Will you pull your sword out of its sheath? Hurry up, I want to smack you on the ears with my sword before you have yours drawn.
I'll fight you.
Good Mercutio, put your sword away. Come on, sir, perform your forward thrust, your pasado.
Draw your sword, Benvolio, let's beat down their weapons. The princess began fighting in the streets of Verona.
Let's go, Tybalt.
Oh my god. I've been hurt! May it plague curse both of your families! Did he really get away clean?
What, are you hurt?
It's just a scratch. But it's enough. Where's my go, boy, get a doctor!
Have courage, man, the hurt can't be much.
It is not as wide as a church door or as deep as a well, but it's enough. I can't believe that dog, that rat, that mouse, that cat could scratch me to death. That braggart punk villain who fights like he learned swordsmanship from a manual. Why did you come in between us? He hurt me under your arm.
I thought it was the right thing to do.
Take me inside the house. Or before I pass out. May plague strike both of your families. I believe I'm done for.
Mercutio? This gentleman Mercutio, a close relative of the prince and my dear friend, was killed while defending me from Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, you've been my cousin for a whole hour. Oh, sweet Juliet, your beauty has made me weak like a woman, and you have softened my bravery, which before was as hard as steel. Romeo, oh Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead. His brave spirit floated up to heaven, but it was too early for him to leave his life on earth. The future will be affected by today's events. Today is the start of a terror that will end in the days ahead.
Here comes the furious Tybalt, back at it again.
He's alive and victorious, and Mercutio's dead. Enough with mercy and consideration. It's time for rage to guide my actions. Now, Tybalt, you can call me villain the way you did before. Mercutio's soul is floating right above our heads. He's waiting for you to keep him company on his way up to heaven. Either you or I or both must go with him.
You wretched boy, you have us in here and you're going to heaven with him.
This fight will decide who dies. Ooh.
Romeo, get out of here. The citizens are around and Tybalt is dead. Don't stand there shocked. The prince will give you the death penalty if you get caught.
Oh, I am Fortune's fool.
Why are you waiting? Why are you waiting?
How am I supposed to know that?
You're freaking lying.
You're like one of those guys who walks into a bar and slams his sword on the table and says,
Oh my god, no.
That anime scene, top 10 anime ending, top 10 relationships. Okay, ready? No, I'm not ready. I'll never be ready. What is going on? Oh my god! Top 10 anime relationships. Top 10. What? Excuse me. You're excused. You can go now. Stand over there. Excuse me. I'm pretty. Thomas will have to film like 90% of it and just not be in the shot. Watch him like film like front camera. What are you doing? Like, okay, Izzy, hurry. No, Tybalt, you're not even in the scene.
put it together with something, make it a word, and I should have brought in glitter so I could go, and a blow. That would have been so good.
You can just pick up some pine needles.
Yeah, and a blow.
You'll find me ready enough to do that.
Oh.
You'll find me ready enough to do that, sir. Here comes my man. Go.
Oh my god, we don't need that right now.
Will my peace be with... Will my peace... Will my peace be with you? Here goes my... Will my peace... Just gonna film her chewing.
He walks into a bar and slams his sword on the table and says, I pray I'll never have to use you.
Oh.
You fight with a man who's cracking nuts because you have hazelnut-colored eyes. Has been beaten like scrambled eggs. Are
You and out with the tailor for wearing his new suit before